All right, on to the latest on that deadly fireworks warehouse explosion that happened in Esparto 1 week ago today. This is the site along the skies of northern Yolo County. Plumes of smoke bursting from that explosion at an Esparto fireworks storage facility. Investigators have since recovered the remains of 7 people who were killed in that building. Yesterday, officials offered another update for families. We're told the site is now moved from a recovery to a law enforcement investigation led by the state fire marshal. DNA testing results are expected in the next few days.
I can tell you we've been operating empathetically and with the urgency that the situation demands. There have not been days off. There's no vacations taken here.
All right, but the victims' families are impatient with the lack of answers so far. An attorney representing them now speaking out.
Now at this point, I think they realize that it's taking longer than they thought, but also that they're not really getting the answers that they wanted.
She says the families have questions about safety measures on site and the response of the fire crews once they learned of the explosion and fire. ABC 10 has learned there are 2 companies linked to the warehouse where the deadly explosion happened: Black Star Fireworks and Devastating Pyrotechnics Company. Both had licenses linked to that property.
The owner of Black Star, Craig Cutright, told ABC 10 the night of the explosion that, quote, none of our products are involved, end quote. And he pointed to Devastating Pyrotechnics Company. The source also said the warehouse facility has been used to store fireworks for 30 years and that investigators suspect illegal fireworks were possibly being manufactured on site. The owner of Devastating Pyrotechnics, Kenneth Chi, who goes by Kenny, has a felony conviction, the San Francisco Chronicle and CNN have reported. Through the state, Kenny Chi was able to obtain multiple licenses. But that's now coming into question as how he may have obtained a federal license, which is also a requirement. Under federal law, people with convictions are barred from holding a fireworks license. A fireworks expert says this is a major disconnect between federal and state regulations and could be a critical factor in what led to this explosion. We did reach out to the federal entity that regulates fireworks, the Bureau of Alcohol, Tobacco, Firearms, and Explosives, to confirm who is listed on the federal license and whether Kenny Chi held the document required to operate. A spokesman directed us to CAL FIRE and said, quote, the investigation is still ongoing, end of quote.
ABC 10 did reach out to attorneys for Kenny Chi asking for his response to the allegations. His attorney said, quote, Kenny Chi is innocent of any wrongdoing. Until the investigation is concluded, we plan to refrain from further public comment, end of quote. We also reached out to Black Star and Craig Cutright yesterday, and we are awaiting his response. And we've been streaming the latest updates on the fireworks warehouse explosion live on the ABC 10 Plus TV streaming app. That app is free to download on your TV.